Hello everyone, welcome to today's Kitchen and Food Safety Training for Festival of Communities. This training should take less than 10 minutes and covers all of the vital information that you need to know in order to cook and serve food at Festival this year. Let's get started. Here is a list of everything that we're going to be covering in today's presentation. Every group's deposit is refundable. Make sure that if you're cooking on campus that you keep your kitchen area clean and that all booths should make sure to clean their booths completely, and that includes picking up trash. Don't return any damaged items to us, such as chafing dishes or tables. And make sure you don't violate any other rules in the vendor packet in order to make sure that your group gets its deposit back. Festival of Communities is a zero waste event. We are providing you with plates, cups, and bowls that are biodegradable, as well as biodegradable serving utensils. You will not need to bring any paperware or plasticware to Festival. Also, we are providing water stations and utensil stations for people who are coming to Festival. So you don't need to bring any forks or spoons or knives or anything like that to serve your food either. If you're cooking on campus, make sure that you're bringing your own cooking supplies because we have limited cooking supplies in our kitchens here. Make sure that the supplies that you bring and the containers that you bring for food storage are all properly labeled and marked. For groups that are cooking on campus, we will be providing wristbands. You'll get your wristband after we have received confirmation that you've completed this training, as well as the attached quiz and form that go with it. Make sure you're wearing your wristband at all times and don't remove your wristband to give it to somebody else. There will be a person at the door monitoring to make sure that you do have a wristband before you enter the kitchen. I think the following rules apply to anybody who's cooking in any kitchen, whether on campus or off. Make sure you're wearing closed-toed shoes that are flat and have rubber soles like gym shoes. Make sure that your legs are covered and that you're wearing long pants. Please don't wear any shorts, capris, or short skirts. You must cover your hair and your beard, if you have one, with a hairnet. On campus, these hairnets are provided. If you're off campus, make sure that you do have a hairnet or something covering both your head and your beard. Also, make sure that you're washing your hands regularly and wear disposable plastic or latex gloves before handling food. These are provided also if you're cooking on campus. If you're cooking off campus, we really suggest that you make sure that you're using these as well. Some general tips for cooking in the kitchen no matter where you are. Be prepared and have use your time wisely. We really suggest deciding who's going to do what before you enter the kitchen. Know your recipes and make sure that you're only making it for about 50 to 100 people. And also, if you're cooking on campus or if you're cooking off campus and you're sharing a space, please respect and share the equipment and the space. So if there's a full trash bag, empty it. And if something spills, make sure you clean it. If you're cooking on campus, please make sure to arrive and leave on time. You've already received your kitchen times, so make sure that you stop prepping and cooking at least 10 minutes before your kitchen time ends so that you have enough time to clean up. Another RSO is going to be using the kitchen after you, so you want to make sure that the space is ready for them to use when you leave. If you need additional cooking time, you can come in after 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, but again, that's only for groups that are cooking on campus. Also, if you're cooking on campus, you will be able to store your food on Friday night in the UNLV kitchens. This is specifically for groups that are cooking on Friday or who are coming in after cooking on Friday. You will have space to store your food, but make sure you're providing your own food storage containers and that they're clearly marked. So make sure your food labels say something like Amy's Chicken or Claudia's Barbecue Sauce. Now this is for everybody, right? Everybody is serving food. So when serving food, please make sure that if you're serving cold food, it's kept below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you're serving hot food, it's kept above 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Food temperature checks will be done at Festival throughout the event by our Festival volunteers. And also make sure when you're serving food on the festival grounds that you are wearing gloves. We also will have hand washing stations, so make sure you're regularly washing your hands. Gloves will be provided for everyone at the hand washing stations. We also wanted to go over very quickly how to use chafing dishes, because several of the groups that are cooking have chafing dishes at their booths. So here's how you do it. Step 1, fill the bottom dish with water. Step 2, line the top dish with aluminum foil, which is provided at the information booth. And step 3, fill food in the top dish. Make sure that before you return them to the information booth at the end of the day, you thoroughly clean your chafing dishes. We are bringing our Festival's Best competition back this year, and judges will be by between 1 and 2 p.m. These are the different prizes that you could possibly win if you're registered. Check-in for festival is going to work as follows. Make sure that you drive up to the load-in area on time. You all have your load-in times at this point. So bring all of your booth items in one vehicle to the load-in place on time. At the information booth, you'll receive a blue bag with your necessary biodegradable items such as plates, cups, and serving utensils. You can, of course, definitely come to the information booth to get more stuff if you need it. Checkout and loadout is pretty easy. You just have to follow all of the rules. Make sure that all of your booths are thoroughly clean, such as your tables and your chairs and your chafing dishes. Break down all of the tables and chairs at your booth and stack them neatly. And make sure that you're just disposing of everything. So compost your food, make sure that the grease goes into the designated grease bin, and make sure that you've thrown away your garbage. And then bring back all of the items that you either borrowed or were given to you in the blue bag. So if you have leftover plates and cups, bring those back in the blue bag. Bring back the chafing dishes. Bring back the drip pans if you have those as well. At the information booth, you'll receive your deposit once we deem that your booth has been thoroughly cleaned. And you'll be able to sign up for a loadout assistance. Loadout assistance includes golf carts and volunteers. So a golf cart and some volunteers will arrive at your booth at your designated time. And make sure that there's at least one person from your group waiting at the booth for the loadout volunteers. And if you need more information about loadout and how it works, make sure to check the vendor packet. If you have any further questions, you can feel free to email festivals@unlv.edu. But at this point, that's all we have for this training, so please complete the quiz and submit your online contract. If you're cooking on campus, you'll receive your wristband before entering the kitchen. Thanks a lot, and we look forward to seeing you all at Festival.